Work on your mind, better elevate your grind in time. Sometimes you need to rewind. Look at all that shit you been through and let that shit be your motivation. For the chances you take, everybody got something to say and speak as if they really with you. To be honest, they just don't have a clue. Ain't walk a mile in your shoe. Better to live like it's nothing to lose than spend your life just trying to prove that you just trying to be you. I'm sick of going with the motion, so I'm breaking the line. Been working hard on my subconscious, reprogramming my mind. Yeah, I go through up and downs, all in all, the boy fine. But I be dealing with some things, I'm tired of letting it slide. How I'm talking about your goals and we ain't talking about mine. How come you always call me when you just wanna unwind? How come you never text me and just be like, are you fine? That just show me how this whole time niggas be lying. So I stay to myself, I don't need nobody else. I keep on grinding on my craft and don't expect them to help. I don't need money, don't need fame, see I need spiritual wealth. I need spiritual growth, that's what I'm needing the most. Be a liar if I say I didn't have certain desires. Something to take me higher, set my soul on fire. Whole time just to find out this ain't what I admire. Gotta land the plane before life fly right by you. Work on your mind, better elevate your grind in time. Sometimes you need to rewind. Look at all that shit you been through and let that shit be your motivation. For the chances you take, everybody got something to say and speak as if they really with you. To be honest, they just don't have a clue. Ain't walk a mile in your shoe. Better to live like it's nothing to lose than spend your life just trying to prove that you just trying to be you.
Yeah. I had to elevate my mental. I got up off my ass and pressed the gas on my potential. I tamed my temptations, now I'm taking care of my temple. I pull up to the function, skip the line, I'll show credentials. They know I'm presidential. Everything monumental when you recognize your moment. See, I built it on my own, so ain't no question if I own it. They used to laugh, call me alone, and now they asking for a loan. See, my ex said I wouldn't succeed. I plant my feet and now I grown. See, I used to be a stoner, now I'm high off life. I'm up high in plain sight, just hopped off a flight. Me and Hunt, old kid, now they gotta raise the price, cause I invested in myself and made it back overnight. Dog, we all fall short, don't give a fuck about your height. In America, do you wrong, so you better know your rights. See, they do it for attention, I just follow intuition. I'm on a mission, why they missing? I ain't difficult, I'm different.
Nah, I can't settle. See, I bet it on myself, now everything getting better. Nah, I can't settle. They want me to come down, told them meet me on my level.
Nah, I can't settle. See, I was low, now I'm on higher level. And they keep asking how I did it, dog, I'm special. I'm just special. If life's a marathon, I deserve a medal. Yeah, nah, I can't settle. See, I was low, now I'm on higher level. And they keep asking how I did it, dog, I'm special. I'm just special. If life's a marathon, I want my gold medal. See, I used to try to force it, now I flow with it. They threw dirt up on my name, but now I grow with it. I used to wait up on my blessing, now I go get it. I'm done waiting, done debating. If God tests me, let him grade me. This that top shelf flow, yeah, I'm way out your reach. Used to choose between shoes, now I tell them give me each. But I don't brag about no fashion, cause I ain't one for the flash. Used to sag, now I'm a grown man. I keep my belt fast and had so much on my plate. But then I started fasting, then I started meditating, then I started levitating. This that self-knowledge, black man educated, could've been in that cell. Now every day a celebration. Now these days I practice celibacy and focus on development. And I ain't really emotional, I'm just emotionally intelligent. Shawty call me selfish cause I don't focus on my betterment. These days I'm on a higher level, no I can't settle. Whoa.
Nah, I can't settle. See, I bet it on myself, now everything getting better. Nah, I can't settle. They want me to come down, told them meet me on my level.
Nah, I can't settle. See, I was low, now I'm on higher level. And they keep asking how I did it, dog, I'm special. I'm just special. If life's a marathon, I deserve a medal. Yeah, nah, I can't settle. See, I was low, now I'm on higher level. And they keep asking how I did it, dog, I'm special. I'm just special. And life's a marathon with my gold medal. Yeah.
You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond or shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond or shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. Don't let them define you, you're growing through dimensions, no losses, just lessons. And that's why your faith is strong. Every time you hit your low, it's always bounce back. Every time you lost your glow, got your shine back. Anytime you felt alone, God had your back. But I know that, and it shows that you're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond or shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond, a shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. I love you, reflection, we flexing on our haters. We wish them the best, but protecting our sacred love. No weapons formed against us to take us away from God. We praying, we praising, we grateful, we came from love. You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond or shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond, a shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are.
You are a bright light. Your essence, it brings life. Encoded in your DNA is eternal life. A walking constellation on this earth, radiating beyond our three-dimensional sight. Your level of productivity does not define your worth. Your worthiness is inherent to your being. Your existence is a gift from the heavens through all of eternity. Speak highly of what you seek. Your words are medicine. Your breath is a holy sacrament. Baptize yourself in these affirmations. A living wish come true. We are honored to exist alongside you.
From the darkness of your mind, your soul, coming from a melanin dark matter, moving at the speed of light. Africa Bambata, in honor of the goddess Sarah, one energy, one spirituality, one feeling, one of knowledge. Sarah, she is Osset, she is Intellect, she is Hot and Basek. She is the power of meditation. Sarah, one belief. Sarah. She is of the goddess, the one God. Atum Hamava, Allah Patah Kepara. Sarah. Did I frighten you?
The time has come for bad things to end. The time has come for life to begin. The time has come for the war of the
Ether, the home of the gods, the realm of spiritual existence, where thoughts are formed and sound is born. Here we exist formlessly until our bodies manifest. It is here where the wars began, where higher mind battles ego and karmic debt comes to collect. Start at this place to reclaim your ascendant self, my child. Because we all know that after the wars, come peace. Peace.
Learn to cloud surf while never leaving Earth. 10 toes firmly planted in the dirt for what it's worth. See my life flash before my eyes a couple times, so I'd be lying if I said I don't believe in the divine. For reasons we can't find, the truth will probably blow our minds. This energy in the universe send chills down your spine. Had a talk with a goddess about human design. Pull my coat to how I need to get my chakras aligned. Gotta break some bad habits, it's addition by subtraction. Move away from bad actors trying to leech off your action. It's the laws of attraction, gotta see it before it happens. Gotta believe it with a passion, then receive this beautiful madness. Find a pattern in the chaos, their assessment was way off. You build it from the ground up, you own it, so ain't no layoffs. Your energy is equity, cashing on your day off. Hope to reach a couple souls, it's all a part of the payoff.
Peace and blessings, Starseeds. Peace and blessings. Welcome to Pronoia. Welcome to Pronoia. Yeah, I'm doing a lot today. I'm just waiting for the screen to pop up. Hey, y'all. Peace and blessings, Starseeds. Thank you for tapping into Pronoia Starseed podcast. Tonight is a Pronoia night. Tonight, we will be joined by our Math Metaphysician, Mr. Westbrooks. That's right, we're talking numerology. Peace, Maulisa. Peace to my sister, Smart Video Girl, and peace to the 52 people who showed up earlier. Yeah, I'm telling you, that little view, whoop, whoop, get you in the house. Peace to everybody new and those returning. Peace and blessings. Thank you for being here. Yay. Peace and blessings. Thank you. Thank you. So, tonight, again, is a Pronoia night. I am the goddess Rael, if you do not know. And this is Pronoia Starseed podcast. So tonight is a numerology night. And so tonight we will be joined by Mr. Westbrooks. But before I bring him out, I love you too. Appreciate that. Before I bring him out, I want to play the December numerological forecast for this month, because Mr. Westbrook sent this to me earlier, and every show I'm like, I'm gonna play it before the show starts, and then Look, I didn't download it. I didn't have it available. So it is here. It is ready. I got a sneak peek probably a couple weeks ago. I apologize. I've been withholding information, Starseeds. I apologize. But without further ado, before I bring Mr. Westbrooks to the building, I'm going to show you the 2025 December numerological forecast. All right. I think I got it. We'll see. All right. I'll be back, Starseed.
December 2025 numerology message from Spirit to me, to you is mind your mental to secure a positive, powerful, and expansive future. And this is the universal message for the collective based on the universal month energy of the Gregorian calendar, along with the numerical vibration of the word December from the Chaldean and Pythagorean systems of numerology. This is the word of God for the people of God. Thanks be to God. And may the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight. So be it, so it is. Let's start with the first part or phrase of that message first. Mind your mental, which is an energy we can see in both the calendar month as well as the universal month and the numerical vibration of the word December in the Chaldean system. December is the 12th calendar month. And when we add the 12th calendar month to the current year 2025, that adds up to a 12 as well. And when we add 1 and 2 together, that gives us 3, which is connected to joyfulness, optimism, and expression. That is to say, for December, we should be minding our mental by choosing joy, choosing to have a positive outlook, seeing the bright side of things, and expressing ourselves in positive ways. In the name vibration of December and what we call the expression number, which is the sum total of all the letters, we get the number 30, which is the number of mental outlook and superior mindset when we consider the double digits of the 3 and 0. As a single digit, we have the number 3 again, just like the calendar and universal month. And again, the energy of the 3 is all about choosing joy and optimism. In the month of December, that can be very easy to do, or it can be challenging depending on your situation in relationship to wintertime and the holiday season. For some, it can be a very joyous time that people look forward to, and when people are in a good mood of what they call the quote unquote holiday spirit. But on the flip side, people may be sad or depressed because they lost family members, and the holidays are usually spent with that family that's no longer with them. Or seasonal depression kicks in with the darkness and cold, especially if you live in the Northeast like I do. Some people may be going through financial hardship and may be discouraged because they aren't able to afford the gifts, the food, the celebrations that come with this time. Or they may have negative experiences or drama with family members. These are all things that can put people into a negative mindset. If that's you, try your best to keep your spirits high by being around positive energy. And that doesn't have to be your family. You can attend community holiday events. You can listen to some upbeat or uplifting themed music or watch some programs that fit that vibe. You can get yourself a gratitude journal and write about all of the things you're grateful for. The Thanksgiving holiday may have passed, but giving thanks should never end. Minding your mental this month also means slowing down and bringing balance to what you're doing this month. Between the physical and cosmic energy of December, a lot of us are juggling the social activity of the holiday season. Social interactions is very on brand with the number 3 energy. Attending office parties and gatherings, family dinners, shopping and traveling, all of that on the social side of the 3. And on the ambitious side of the 3, since the number 3 is the number of ambition, we're also working hard to close out the year on a strong note and to hit the ground running in January when 2026 comes around. Now, with the combination of the social and ambitious sides of the 3, these are great things that we're doing, but if we're overdoing all of that social activity and working hard towards our goals and ambitions, there can be a negative side to that as well. Too much burning the candle on both ends, running around with these social interactions and working extra hard, working our fingers to the bone, can lead to exhaustion, nerve issues, and emotional upsets. This is where the hidden numbers come into play, which are the 12 in the month calendar and universal. And that 12 as a compound number is the energy working behind the scenes leading up to that reduced root number of 3 when we add 1 and 2 together. The number 6, which we find in a different aspect of the word December, is the other part. We started with the sum total of the word December, and that told us and showed us that December is here, or what December is here to teach us and the purpose of this month. When we add up just the vowels, not all the letters like we did in the expression number, but just the vowels of the word, this is known as the motivation or inner urge. And this number denotes the hidden desires and needs of December. Now, before we get into that number, let's go back to the number 12 from the 12th month and the 12th universal month when we add December to 2025. In tarot or compound numerology, that card is known as the Hangman. And one of the messages of that card, which we're applying to this December month's message, is to take action to cease action, or in other words, taking a pause for the cause. The Hangman is voluntarily hanging upside down from a tree or post so he or she can see things and situations from a different perspective, because things appear differently when you're looking from another direction. This not only forces you to slow down that active number 3 energy so you can see things from a different perspective and less impulsively before you move on to the next step, but it also forces you to rest your body, mind, and spirit. Now, going back over to the number 6 that I just mentioned as the motivation and inner urge, the hidden vibration of the word December supports this message of pausing to look at situations from a different perspective through the inner urge and motivation number of 6 found in both systems of numerology, both the Chaldean and the Pythagorean. Deep inside, December needs to bring balance, and December needs us to be perfected humans of balance. And this is expressed in the number 15 before we reduce that compound number down to the root number of 6. 1 plus 5 equals 6. By minding our mentals through thinking good thoughts, optimism, expressing ourselves creatively and productively, and choosing joyfulness, we can enjoy the positive sides of the number 3 in the calendar and the positive sides of the word vibration in the Pythagorean system. We only talked about the Chaldean system of the expression number that added up to the number 30, but we didn't talk about the expression number of December and what that adds up to in the other system, the more modern Pythagorean system. But just another note about the number 3. 3 is also the number of growth, expansion, and self-improvement. And now when we look at December, the word December in the Pythagorean system and the sum total of all the letters, it adds up to the number 37, which represents good fortune for the future. And when we take 3 and 7 to make 10, the number 10 represents successfully realized plans and goals. So to put it all together, the 12-3 from December being the 12th month, the 12-3 from adding the 12th month to 2025, and also looking at the word vibration, the expression number of December adding up to a 30/3 in the Chaldean system, and a 37/10/1 in the Pythagorean system, the inner urge of the number or the word December adding up to a 15/6 in both the Pythagorean and Chaldean systems. The summary, to recap everything I just broke down to you, is that for the month of December 2025, mind your mental now to guarantee growth, expansion, and success in the future. Moving on to your journal questions for this month. Here are your journal questions for this month of December 2025. Number 1, are there any areas of my life that are out of balance and need to be paused or slowed down so I can see things from multiple perspectives? Question number 2, how am I feeling today or this week or this month, and why am I feeling the way that I do? What can I do, or what can I be grateful for that will keep my spirits lifted? And as always, you can meditate on these reflection questions, or you can journal and write about them in your journal. But that is the message from a numerical perspective, December 2025, the message for the collective. Happy December to everyone. Happy holidays. And in this part of the world, this Western world that we live in, Christmas is the most significant out of all the holidays, because we have several holidays during the season: Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, New Year's. We're just coming out of Thanksgiving. We have all of these holidays going on, but Christmas seems to be the most widespread holiday that's observed. But people observe and participate in Christmas for a variety of reasons. Christians celebrate the birth of Jesus. Pagans celebrate the winter solstice. Corporations and consumers celebrate the retail sales. We get all the blowout holiday sales around this time: Black Friday, Christmas sales, so on and so forth. But no matter the perspective in which you're celebrating or observing this time of the year or this holiday, or even if you're a super conscious individual and you don't participate in any of it, there is still a universal cosmic Christmas, quote unquote, Christmas message for everyone. And I will share that and close out this video and this message by reading a section of an article that expresses this idea very well. The name of this article, which I read this same specific section of this article a year ago for the December 2024 forecast, is called "The Astrological and Mythological Origins of Christmas," and is written by Gal Eden Sasson. I think I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but if not, no, my apologies. And I found this article on the Huffington Post, or HuffPost, for short, in the contribution section. But it says, on December 25th, even if you're not a Christian, you will be able to tap into the astrological gospel meaning the quote unquote good news, and give birth to your higher self. The psychological and spiritual message of the day is crystal clear. In the darkest day of the year, when we hit quote unquote rock bottom, that is when the Savior appears. It is in darkness that we find the light of hope. Your seed of salvation for the next year begins December 25th. End quote. So now that I've given you the message, I'm going to send you off with the benediction. Make it a great December, a fulfilling, joyful, productive December. May you have the momentum, strong momentum, closing out December and going into the new year of 2026. And may the Most High and the spirit of the ancestors bless you and keep you. May they smile down on you and be gracious to you. And may they turn their faces toward you and give you peace. Peace.
I'm muted, I know. Thanks. I was trying to come in smooth, preacher man. He was preaching. I felt like I was back in church. He gave me the benediction. He gave me the sermon. He gave it all to me in numerology terms. Without further ado, Mr. Westbrooks is in the building.
Peace and good evening, saints.
Oh my goodness. Oh, welcome to Ebony's AME. No, that's what I felt like all of a sudden. I was back in church. Oh, I love it. How are you?
I am wonderful, wonderful, and even greater since I'm here on Pronoia Starseed podcast. It's always a pleasure to be here with my fellow Starseeds in the universal family. So, yes, I am wonderful, and yes, the saints.
Yes. Okay, the angels, the healers, the saints are in the building. All right, I love it. So, you guys, you got a little sneak peek into December, right? So, I'm going to we're going to circle back to December, but I'm a little fast forward a little bit. I'm going to ask you a couple questions about this year to come, because December's almost over, okay? I mean, what it do, okay? It's 12/13, but we did just go through a 12/12 portal. So can we back up first before I speed to the future and just talk about yesterday's portal and those numbers and the meaning of those numbers?
Okay. Well, the 12/12, I spoke a lot about the 12 in that December message you heard there. So the 12, you can look at it from a few different angles. Well, one, let's start with the repetition. When you have the repetition of numbers, that adds intensity and power to that individual number. So since you have the 12 repeated, the 12 is amplified. And when you add 1 and 2 together to make 3, that's double 3. The 3 is amplified. And the 12 is made up of the 1 and 2. So you have that creative partnership number, or that creative gentleness number. And then you also have the 12 as the hangman too. And you have a couple interpretations for that. In my message for December 2025, I spoke about the hangman as pausing to view things from different perspectives, especially now during this time. Everyone's moving so quickly. It's important to slow down to make sure that you're proceeding in the right way, to evaluate where you are and whether or not you need to make adjustments. And then also you have the sacrificial lamb side of the 12, and reminding yourself not to allow people to use you for their own interests and their own agendas.
I'm strong on that.
Yeah. And this could be coming from people that you don't know. It can be coming from people that are close to you. They may ask you for favors, and without you even thinking about it, you'd be like, oh yeah, I'll do it. And then you think about it like, man, why did I do that? Or damn, this person done got me again for something. And you run the risk of not having any type of currency going on where there's reciprocation between those two parties. So there's warning in there in that sense for the 12. There's pausing to sit back and look at the bigger picture. And with the 3, there's also growth and expansion. That's probably the best part, the favorite part right there.
Right. For real.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah. Oh, I'll just say this one more thing. So 3 is connected to Jupiter, that good luck and expansive planet.
Yes, my favorite planet.
Yes. Yes, we love that Jupiter energy and that growth and expansion. And so that message is, and that energy is amplified, that growth, expansion, that optimistic energy, that self-improvement energy. So that portal is an opportune time for you to not only look around, look at everything and evaluate where you are and where you want to go, but it was also a time for you to manifest that growth and expansion and have a positive outlook during that time. So like I said in the message, in the video, you can ensure and create that good luck and that growth in the future. So that's how I see the 12/12 portal.
Absolutely. I love that. A lot of things popped in my head while you were talking about that 12, because I'm a Pisces and we rule the 12th house, right? And the 12th house is the house of hidden enemies, right? So when you said that about like people draining your energy and they're the hidden enemies, right? They're the people that's closest to you. You think, no problem. And really they are using that energy for their own gain. So you have to be careful with that 12. And also the 12 in the hangman represents Pisces, right? And seeing a different perspective. Absolutely. I love that. And then when you were talking about Jupiter, shout out to Venus. I'm sorry. I call Jupiter my favorite because you my favorite. Venus, you my favorite. And she can hear me. So I thought it was important to apologize in this space. But yeah, no, I totally get that 12 energy. And it's very strong right now. We're closing out cycles, right? So this is like the end of the year. What is it? Bulgarian.
Them Greeks and them Roman folk that done changed the calendar and threw everybody off.
Absolutely, gotta sing a Happy New Year's in January. Yeah, but anyway, so we're coming towards the end of this snake season, and we're moving into the fire horse, which I love. Fire. It's not just the horse. It's not just the year of the horse. You a fire horse?
Well, finish what you were saying. I know I'm a horse. See, I'm not that deep into the Chinese astrology. I know I'm a horse, but you have to break down the fire, not only it being a horse, but a fire horse. So go ahead, finish that. But yeah, I'm born in the year of the horse. Yes.
Yeah, the fire horse. It's like, okay, so you got the movement of the horse, but you also have the passion of the fire, right? So it's like we just came from a shedding period. And if you think about, that releasing of that energy, well, the next thing you want to do is go. It's like, all right, I done let all this stuff go. Everything is gone. I look back. Okay, I see what I got left. Okay, now move forward. And we talked about that on the last show. And I wanted to talk about it numerically, how we go from the 12, which is the 1, 2, until the 1, right? And so it's like 1, 2, 1. It's like almost like, I don't know, if you do it backwards, it's still 1, 2, 1. So I was just wondering how that energy, how we transition from the shedding into the fast movement. I know it's not going to be like the very first of the month, but maybe, I don't know. I really don't know. What does that 1 look like with that fire horse energy?
Sure. So it's interesting that you bring up fire, and we happen to be talking about the number 3, because 3, well, number 12, 12 in Pisces, but 3 is also connected to Pisces and Sagittarius, and we're still in Sagittarius season too. So I just want to point that out. Sagittarius is fire, and we talking about the fire horse. So everything is always synchronizing whenever me and you are building and having conversations. All sorts of synchronicities. But that transition of the snake shedding is also aligned with the universal year. When a snake is shedding its skin, is getting rid of something old, letting go of something old. That's what the number 9 year, 2025, 2 + 0 + 2 + 5 was all about too. That number 9 is all about letting go of what no longer serves us, letting go of those liabilities, the dead weight, because it's a 1 to 9 system. So after the 9, we start over at 1, and 1 is new beginnings. So just like the snake was shedding its skin in 2025, you could say it started in 2024, really, because 2024 is when you took inventory during that number 8 energy. You took inventory of your assets and your liabilities, your proverbial metaphorical assets and liabilities, not, yes, of course, your financial assets and liabilities, but all your assets and liabilities, your spiritual, your physical, all of it, your mental, your emotional. You took inventory, or you were supposed to take inventory of all those things in 2024. 2025 is you going back and reviewing that list that you made of what's on this side, what's on this side, what's on the everything under the liabilities, those are all the things that you actually put into motion with releasing and letting go. Because you can't how you expect to receive more and receive new and receive improved if you're still holding on to all that old stuff, right? So that's what we're doing when we're transitioning from the snake into the horse and transitioning from the year of the 9 into the year of the 1. We're letting go of all of that dead weight so we can start anew. You could think of it as you are, in a way, restarting your life, metaphorically restarting your life. You know, you can wipe the slate clean, start brand new, and plant those seeds that will last for the next 9 years. So that's how you look at it, letting go of the old to welcome in the new, everything new experiences, new things, everything, a lot of things for the first time, and really stepping out on your own and being independent and putting yourself first. You know, a lot of times we take care of others, we make sure everybody else is good, we cater to the needs of other people, but no, this year it's about putting me, putting the self first. You know, so that's how that transition works, you know, for and how the Chinese astrology is aligned and synchronized with the numerology. You're muted, sis.
So as you're talking about putting yourself first, I'm thinking about, again, so we lead the new year, the other new year is Aries, right? And that's the first in the astrology, right? And it's all about one. It's about self. Aries is the number one. And it is you, if you ain't never seen somebody who put themselves first, baby, Aries is gonna put themselves first. That's okay, right. It's the one, then the two. Okay, always the one first. Like it was like the first man on earth. So I see that, and then it's so crazy because we're leaving a time of like Pisces is that 12, the 12th house, where it's so giving and nurturing and wanting to share with everybody and kumbaya, and we stepping into this Aries type of energy, which is also this fire horse. So it's so crazy how the energies are also, you know, coinciding with the numbers. So that like that Aries 1 is so strong. I've never met a shy or person who seems to lack confidence. They may be hiding it, maybe they hide it well, but Aries seem to be very confident because they know who they are. Like, I'm an Aries, like, you know. So that that number one energy, and all of us being collectively under it next year and being able to share that Aries type of energy of feeling like number one, like, oh, it's all about me, my goals, what I got going on, and moving forward, not really necessarily forgetting people, but realizing that we always gave so much, you know, in that Pisces energy. And we're leaving the age of Pisces, which is also illusions and beliefs, versus the age of Aquarius, which is knowledge and knowing. So it's so, again, energetically, everything is working together. The numbers, the astrology, the new, you know, everything is just seems to be working together. Yeah. Well, note about that, because I gave you the example with Sagittarius and Pisces connected to the number 3. But let me iterate this, that every number is connected to an astrological sign or planet. So Aries, it not only behaves in that number 1 energy, but it is connected to the number 1, along with Leo too, because Leo behaves in that way as well, you know, being the center of attention, you know, right. Look at me. And Aquarius is connected to the number 4, but there is a interchangeable number along with the number 4,
known as the sun numbers, and number 4 is paired with the number 1. So the number 1 comes up. It has a connection to Aquarius as well in numerology, astronumerology.
That's interesting. I never knew that.
Yeah. You know, things in systems and assignments, they've changed over time.
Yes.
In terms of what numbers, what rule, what planets, what signs are connected to, what planets and numbers. So these things have shifted over time, but that's one of the perspectives in which you can look at it too. The 4 and 1 being identified as the sun numbers, Aquarius ruling the number 4. So whenever you see a 4, you see a 1.
Okay, we learning something new. I hope y'all taking notes. Are you taking notes or going back and watching, getting this info? And that's funny because I'm looking at the back of my book. I was going to recommend a book. I don't have any numerology books, so I'm going to ask Mr. Westbrooks next time to give us some book recommendations for numerology. He can now if he has some for us. He can do that. But I have an astrology book that I recommend to anyone who's interested in astrology. It talks more so about your north node and south node, but it gives you very, 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 very deep detail for those. Yes, Astrology for the Soul, Jane Spieler. Yes, I recommend it highly. But on the back is what I was looking at. You see the numbers that coincide with the astrological, and the sun is in the middle, but all those different numbers are the different degrees or the different, whatever numbers those are on the back. But it was standing out in my head and how everything is interconnected, But yes, this is highly recommended if you are into knowing, because our north node and our south node, again, are very important on this life path that we're on. A lot of knowing your numbers, but also not just knowing your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising, but your nodes, your north and south node. Your south node is about where you've been, and your north node is more so about where you're going and what you need to shed from your south node. A lot of us are moving into our north nodes. That's what the shift was for us to step into our north node. So if you noticed on the last show, I asked everybody, what's your north node? Because it's so important, because even though I may be a Pisces, I'm not going to be operating always as a Pisces. I may be operating more so in the Leo energy because that's my north node. But I say all that to say, if you want to learn about your nodes, this is a great book. It has in-depth information, like as far as what careers you should go after, everything, every single thing you need to know. So, But Mr. Westbrooks, you got recommendations for us?
I do, and I'll say, look, I wrote it down. Look,
hey,
I'm the one. I'm the one on the screen, and I'm taking notes.
Okay, hey, that's what. Hey, look, we are teachers and students at the same time.
Yes, and I know my north node. My north node is Capricorn.
Ooh, okay, that's a strong. You got some strong cap over there.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of it. But yes, I do have a recommendation, and this recommendation will actually show you exactly what I was just talking about with what numbers are assigned to what planets, what numbers are assigned to which astrological signs. And that would be this book here. We call this the Numerology Bible right here, because it's probably the most comprehensive numerology book you will find. And especially since it includes astrology, and it also mentions other sciences too. But Numbers in You.
Oh, okay.
Yep, Numbers in You, a numerology guide for everyday living by Lloyd Strayhorn.
Look, I need to be taking my notes because I need to get that right there.
Yeah, I'll leave that up.
My numbers.
Yep.
Numbers in You.
Yeah, Numbers in You by Lloyd Strayhorn.
So Mr. Westbrooks has another show called The Unread Book Review. And so I watched it earlier today. I was very inspired. by the books. And so that's why I said, let me share a couple of books with the audience today, because I feel like every opportunity that we have to gain knowledge on ourselves is, let's seize the moment. So thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I'll let you continue with the numerology.
Okay. All right. And I'll say on that point about the knowledge, I had a professor in college that said there's no knowledge more important than knowledge of self.
So true.
Yeah. That's my favorite quote right there.
I love that.
A quote that he said. It wasn't even a written quote. And it's a quote that I write whenever I'm asked what my favorite quote is, or I'm asked to give a quote. It's that one right there.
You need to send me that quote and put my college professor on that.
Okay.
So I can...
I mean, I can put his name.
Okay.
He went viral. He went viral a few years ago, or maybe every few years his valedictorian speech reemerges from from like 25 years ago. but anyway, getting back to the numbers, I got some numbers up here. We're talking about 2026. So I figured tonight we'll go into 2026 a bit, but first let's open up with the energy for today in the spirit of the gods and the earths. What's today's mathematics? So let's talk about today's mathematics a bit. So today is Saturn's Day, December 13th, 2025, of course, according to that Gregorian calendar. Now, we know that that's not right and exact in terms of our cosmology. That's not the real year. The new year is not supposed to be celebrated in January when everything's dead and everything's cold. It's supposed to be in the springtime and Aries season, but we've been under this illusion for so long that the longer you agree to something energetically, the more it becomes real. So we've been agreeing to this for so long that we're being affected by it, whether or not we know that that's not the actual new year. But anyway, going back to today's math, we're under the influence of the 13, since today's the 13th. As a compound number, the 13th day of this month, the number 13 is a number of power and dominion. And as long as the person possessing that power is using it in the right way, it can be a benefit. But if the person is using that power in the wrong way, it can cause destruction to that person and to those around that person. When we add 1 and 3 together to make 4, the 4 is all about stability, organization, and structure. Now, we also have the universal day. The universal day is calculated by adding up the month, the day, and the year. So when we add up December 13th, 2025, it adds up to 2050. 2 plus 0 plus 5 plus 0 makes it a 7 universal day. And that 7 is that highly spiritual number. It's that number of introspection. It's that number of spirituality, metaphysics, religion. It's that number of going within. It's that number of using the law of attraction to attract what you want rather than chasing after it. It's that solitude number. So to put it all together, with today being the 13th and it being the 7 universal day, the message is to get yourself organized and structured, both in your physical, external world, as well as your internal self. The supreme being, the universe, is divinely organized and ordered, as above, so below. So just as all the planets and the stars in the cosmos are divinely organized, we should be divinely organized within our physical world and within our spiritual selves. So there's a balance there. There's a balance between getting yourself, building a foundation for yourself in the physical and material realm, and also doing that inner work too, and getting yourself a strong foundation and structure and building yourself up spiritually, on this day. And the best way to do that is to get away from all the noise, go into solitude so you can speak to source and source can speak back to you, and you have that quiet time to listen to the messages that source is sending to you. So that's the math from that perspective. Also, 7 is God in the supreme mathematics. So that's right in alignment and lockstep with that spiritual and that spirituality, and reminding us that there is source, and then we are also the masters of self. So we are our own gods and goddesses in a way. Look, you got Pronoia Starseed with the goddess Rael. So she has that 7, that essence of that 7 embedded within her attribute. So now let's talk about 2026. So we talked about the universal energy of 2026, it being a number 1 year, because 2 + 0 + 2 + 6 = 1. And when you think about the number 1, you're thinking about what you can do over the course of the 12 months. What new experiences you can have. What new business can you start? What new relationships can you start? Over the course of the entire year. But you have those months leading up to the end of the year. January, February, March, April, May, so on and so forth. So each month also carries a particular energy with it as well. So here I'll list it out, all of the monthly energies for the entire year. So I could give you a brief rundown of what each month has to offer going into 2026. And there is the influence of the calendar position, and then there's also the universal influence. And we calculate the universal month by adding the year to the calendar position month. So to give you the first example of that, January is the first month of the year. So you would add 2026 plus the first calendar month, which is January. January is a number 2 universal month, but also with the influence of the number 1, since the 1 is that calendar month, and the 1 mirrors those themes and those energies of the universal year. So January is a number 2 universal month for cooperation, teamwork, partnership, sensitivity. February, the second month of the year, is a 3 universal month, and that's a reflection of what we're experiencing right now, because December 2025 is a 3 universal month, and that 3 is all about growth, expansion, creativity, optimism, and ambition. March is a 4 universal month for stability, structure, organization, having a plan of action. April is a 5 universal month for change, adaptability, and movement. May is the 6th universal month for family duties, responsibilities, and bringing balance to all situations. June is the 7th universal month for introspection, spirituality, law of attraction, solitude. July is the 8th universal month for power, for money, for also for family duties and responsibilities, and setting big goals. August is a 9th universal month for letting go, for getting rid of what no longer serves you, for humanitarianism, for inspiration, for creativity. And then the cycle starts back over in September. September is a 1 universal month for new beginnings, planting seeds, independence. Again, we see number 2 for October of 2026 for partnership, teamwork, unity, love, gentleness, sensitivity. November 2026 is a 3 universal year for growth, expansion, optimism, creativity, ambition. And number 4, the last month of December 2026, brings up the themes of structure, organization, foundation building. So that's a quick rundown. Of course, there's other energies that are connected to these universal months, but I just wanted to give you a quick rundown because, of course, I have every intention on being around and being present for you all in 2026 to give you a deeper dive into each one of these months, like I've been doing for the past year and some change. And those are the universal energies. Now, we also have personal month, personal year energies as well. And the difference between the personal month and the universal month, or the personal year and the universal year, is that the universal energy is what's affecting everyone globally. No matter what your zodiac sign is, no matter what your birthday number is, you are affected by the universal energy. And 2026 is a number 1 energy. And, of course, you're familiar with the themes and the frequencies and the vibration of that number 1. Now, to calculate your personal year energy, what you'll do is add up your birth month. Sorry, what? Did I write up here? All right. Well, anyway, you go add up your birth month, your birthday, and 2026. You'll add you add all of those up together, and that will tell you your personal year. Now, there's discourse in the numerology world about whether your personal year starts on your birthday or whether your personal year starts on January 1st. There's some division in the numerology community about that. I've used both. I look at both. I've experienced both. So I would say, take into account both. And again, that's adding up your birth month, birthday, current year, or whatever year you want to know about. Let's say you want to know about the past, what a cycle that you've experienced in the past. You can add up that year. You want to know about what was going on in 2022. You want to know what's going on in 2016. You want to know what's going on in 1987. you can use the same formula. And that's how you calculate your personal year. Your personal month, like I did for the universal months. For the universal months, I added I added the year we want to know about to the calendar month for the universal month. To calculate your personal month, you start with your personal year, and then you add your personal year to the month you want to know about. So you can start with calculating your personal year first, doing the month, day, and the year you want to know about. And once you add that up until you get to a single digit, you take that number and you add it to the month you want to know about to calculate your personal month. So you will want to take into account both the universal as well as the personal year energies. So I could use myself as an example. And I'll start with the personal year and walk you all through this. Let me move this up a little bit. So y'all gonna be in my business a little bit. I'm gonna share with you all my birthday. I won't tell y'all my birth year though. You don't need to know that unless I'm doing a life path number. But we gonna y'all need to know about that. So my birthday is December 22nd, 12/22. I'll just do it horizontally to save space. 12/22. All right. So that's the month and the day. And let's say I want to know about 2026. Now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this a shorthand. I'm gonna reduce these numbers instead of just adding them across. Just to save some time. So we're gonna do 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 2 and 2 is 4. And 2026 is 1. 3 plus 4 plus 1 equals 8. Now, remember what I said about doing birthday to birthday versus January 1st to December 31st. Now, since I put in 2026 as the year, this would technically be using the January 1st to December 31st method. December is all the way at the end of the year. So technically I would still be feeling the effects of the previous year since it's all the way at the end. Now, if I want to do 2025 to see what energy I would still be feeling before my birthday comes up in 2026, I would do the same thing. And I will argue that I'm in between these two energies since my birthday is at the end of the year. And that adds up to a 7. So I'll be in between a 7 and an 8, maybe even experiencing the energies of both. So I would look at both methods depending on when your birthday falls. If your birthday falls at the beginning of the year, then it's simpler, and you'll pretty much have the same personal year if your birthday's in January or February or March. So this is an outlook of 2026, and like I said, you could do this for any year that you want to know about. So that's the lesson. If you need to take some notes, need some time to process, you can ask questions, or if there's something that or if you can't see this, I can bring it up closer, or if anybody wants to practice and have me check their work, we could do that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and call the goddess back up to the forefront.
I just pop in there like that. So yes, I love that. And I love that you gave us a breakdown. Y'all, if you want him to check your work, you know you are a dang on teacher. Like for real. I feel like I was in class. I was in Mr. Westbrook's class today. Students, if you want him to check your work, go ahead and put your birthday in the comments, and Mr. Westbrook will do the math for you. So that's a privilege of being here. So don't be shy, Starseed. You don't have to give us your birth year. Yeah, if you want to know what's to come, right?
Yeah.
I had a question.
Sure.
So I have actually a couple. So the first one is, so we got Starseeds in the building who probably never really worked with the numbers so much, you know, like I've pulled all of my core numbers. I've pulled them so I can see them, but I haven't really worked with them. And so my question is, how can we use these numbers on a daily basis in our own lives, you know, in order to improve ourselves?
Sure. So probably the most important number that you possess is your birthday number. And the birthday number is the day of the month that you were born on. So let's use Dylan Peterson 7844 as an example. July 14th. The 14th of the month would make this person a number 5 person. And the way that you use this is, of course, you know, become familiar with the traits of the number 5. The number 5 is adaptable to change. The number 5 is versatile. The number 5 loves movement. The number 5 loves freedom. The number 5 can be scattered if he or she doesn't discipline themselves. The number 5 can become addicted to vices if they let them get out of hand like that. So you know the strengths and the weaknesses of that number, and the object is to amplify those strengths and manage those weaknesses. And the other way that you use your birthday number is that is your primary power number right there. And that's the number that you should look out for, especially on those dates that add up to a number 5 for that person, or anyone born on the 5th, the 14th, or the 23rd. You want to look out for those dates on the calendar. And if you have something significant, something important that's coming up, you want to schedule it for that date, because that's going to work in your favor. So you know that's a couple ways to use your birthday number. Now, going forward, as we're doing these monthly shows, I'll do a deep dive into each of these types of numbers. So you have numbers in your name, for example, also. So we're going to do a lesson on that.
I was going to talk about that next. That was my second.
Yeah. So we'll do a lesson just on the expression number, which is the sum total of your full name, and you can use that to identify possible career inclinations, and also to identify your purpose in life as well. If you're looking for your purpose, you can look at the sum total of your entire name. Let's see what else we have. Your life path number, the sum total of your birthday, birth month, and birth year. And when you add those up to come to a single digit, you can use that for your life lessons, what you need to learn over the course of your entire life, right? What do you need to avoid over the course of your entire life? And by learning these lessons and following these lessons, you can ultimately live your best possible life. So those are just a couple of examples of how you use these numbers. But like I said, we're gonna go into all of them.
Absolutely.
I just figured for these last couple shows of 2025, since I started with discussing the yearly and monthly cycles, I will double down and reiterate those. But in 2026, we'll start getting into those other types of numbers other than the yearly cycles and the monthly cycles. Of course, we'll review those so to make sure we're on track, but we'll definitely get into the name numbers and other aspects of the birthday too. Yeah, you have a lot of numbers that you can work with.
Absolutely. I was just thinking about that. So I wanted Dylan Peterson to get his math. So if you want to kind of give him a breakdown of what 2026 would look, what his life path number or his personal year
number, right?
Yes.
Right. All right, so July, so that would be 7. I'm just do it on this paper and put it up to the screen. So we got 7, 14.
That paper is calculator, y'all. It calculates it for him, so that's why he put it on the paper. It's a special.
So 7 plus 5 plus 1. So we got 12 plus 1 is 13. 13, 4. So if it's Dylan, however you pronounce that, you are, for 2026, you'll be going into a 4 personal year. And what that means is you shouldn't go with the flow this year. Is that number 4 does not like going with the flow. That number 4 needs to have a plan. Think about what you want to get done this year and make a plan. Answer all the who, what, when, where, why, and hows. And build a foundation for yourself. The 4 is the foundational numbers, like you have the 4 corners that you build a foundation on. You want to do that for yourself and what you want to accomplish this year. It's the number of structure. It's the number of hard work. You may already be a hard worker, but you might have to work harder than hard for this 4 personal year. And the number 4 is also the number of secret enemies, just like that number 12 is. So you want to look out for those secret enemies, since the number 4 is such a forward-thinking, innovative, and rebellious number that could go against popular opinion. Gotta be careful of who you have around you, because that 4 can develop secret enemies. And 4 is your favorite number. You might have some type of connection with that 4. You might have 4s in your chart somewhere. Maybe you have a lot of 4s in your name. I mean, D is assigned to the number 4 in both the Pythagorean and the Chaldean systems of numerology. And if that's your full name, that first letter in your name, that sets the tone and the foundation for the rest of your name, and also how you approach life and situations. But we will get into that when we talk about
whole lot. Why you do us like that? Oh yeah, I can't wait. We're gonna get into that for sure. Mr. Westbrooks is going to give me a nice in-depth understanding of my many names. What is the goddess of 10,000 names? Okay, so we're gonna get
2026 with that.
Yes, it's gonna be beautiful. I was just gonna ask about that, because numerology again isn't just the calendar year. It's in so many things. It's everywhere. It is everywhere. Numbers are everywhere.
Yeah, look how thick this book is. This is all numerology in here. All of it. What was that other one? There was a January 14th that was up.
Let's go up to January 14th, 80. He gave us the whole joint. He gave us the year and everything.
Oh yeah, but we don't need the year. We don't need the year tonight.
Okay.
Y'all should be y'all should be doing this too. I'm supposed to be checking your work.
Check their work. Oh, they
got to do the work.
Okay, guys.
It's okay. It's okay though.
You know, I'm a little cheater. I told them just to put it up here. You was going to do the math, so they probably got a little confused.
It's okay.
You have 4 names. Oh wow, that's interesting. See that number 4? This keeps popping up for you.
Yep. And I'm a number 4 person myself, born on the 22nd.
And I'm a number 5, born on the 23rd.
That's right.
I'm a 6 life path and day number. Oh, your day is a 6 and your life path is a 6. Okay, King Adonis.
Wow. That's a heavy on that 6 energy there. And Venus is your favorite. 6 is Venus.
Oh, you love me. I love you too.
Yep. All right, so January 14th. Well, first of all, you'll be a number 5 person. And we talked about the number 5. So regardless of what month you're born in, the day of the month denotes what number person you are. So the person Dylan that was up July 14th, that person is a number 5, and then this person is a number 5 as well. But there might be some distinction in there based on your planets and your sign too. That's why it's good to look at all these systems to get the bigger picture. But when we add up January 14th, 2026, you are going into a number 7 personal year, And that is a time where you will want to get away from all the chaos and the noise so you can hear yourself think. This is a time where you want to go inward and meditate on your past motivations, your past actions, your past decisions. You know, why did I do that? You know, why did I do this? The number 7 is we talked about, I mentioned the law of attraction. The number 7 is the law of attraction. So anything that you want in the number 7 year, you'll want to attract it and not chase after it, whether that's, doing your vision boards, visualizing it, seeing it with your physical eyes in your mind's eye. It's a time where on the challenger side, you will want to be wary and be cautious about worry and being too anxious and too paranoid. During the number 7 personal year, you should get away if you can. Get away to somewhere exotic, somewhere that has a beach and some water where you can just lay out and like I said, be away from all the noise, And a 7 is a water number, so being around water will be very beneficial to you during your 7 personal year. Yep, muted.
We're in this. I'm coming out of my 7th year right now, and I was just thinking about that because all I wanted to do was be at the beach this year, like away from everything, and connecting to that 7, that God energy. It was very spiritual year for me this year. Very spiritual, very
spiritual number.
Yes, my all my chakras lit up this year. It was like, oh yeah, you want me to show you? I'll show you. Okay, Pronoia. So yes, thank you for Golden Monkey. Thank you for letting us tap in. King Adonis says that he's in stepping into a 5-pack person. He did the math for us. So
all right, yeah. Shout out to King Adonis. Yep, doing the math. Yeah, being a good student, doing the math. 5 personal years. So you're stepping into your crossroads year. because 5 is that midpoint. Remember, it's 1 to 9, so 5 is that midpoint. So you come into that proverbial fork in the road where you might have to make some decisions. Am I going to go this way? Am I going to go that way? It's also a time of travels. So I could see you taking some trips in 2026, taking some short trips, maybe some weekend trips. I could see you being outside, being out and about, because that 5 loves to move. It loves to be free, and that 5 deals with the public. So you becoming a Starseed and coming on the Pronoia, you getting pushed out into the public more going into 2026. So it's going to be an exciting time for you, and it's also a literary time. So if you write, put that pen to paper, get some writing in, maybe get some publishing in. I think you might have a book in you this year. I don't know. But yeah, 5 year.
That's a very powerful number.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it's a number of change.
Yes,
every time I see 5, I think, oh Lord, what's about to happen? What's going on? It's just like 5, 5, 5. And I was born on the 5. So again, my life is always changing. I've been reborn. How many times? How many names do I have? Like so many. I used to be countrified city girl at one point. I mean, I had all kinds of names. So yes, thank you, Adonis, for letting us tap into your numbers. Yes, he said last year was a 22 for him, so he was in that 4 year that we were talking about, that number 4.
Yeah, not just any 4, but that 22. That 22 is, and we talked about that heavy 22 energy during the November show, and that's that master builder, master architect number. So I certainly hope that you built some things for yourself and for humanity during 2025. The book is definitely on the way. That's what I love to hear.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yes. I got a little coughing child in the background, y'all, so excuse us. Yeah. But yeah, so these numbers, I mean, again, these numbers are more than just the dates. They are your birth dates. They are your name. They in your social security number. They in everything. We have so many numbers attached to us, and being able to, again, tap into those numbers and seeing the synchronicity of numbers. I see numbers all day. Okay, I told you this. And I'm gonna share this with someone, but I keep seeing the number 623. It's not like 1111 or 1212. I see those all the time, but that's 623. It's just been. I mean, even today, I show my kids. I'm like 6 weeks. It's always, even if I'm going somewhere, the estimated time 623. It's like, come on, man, what are you doing? But when I broke it down in the Hebrew letters, it broke down to Holy Spirit. And so that always reminds me that, I'm being, and we know the Holy Spirit is the goddess energy. That's that female, that's the mother energy. So the Holy Spirit is always guiding me. And I feel like that's what that reminder is. So again, these numbers have so much power to them. So make sure when you see certain numbers, if you're seeing them repetitively, tap in and see what those numbers, and they can mean different things in different systems. Can you tell us how that works? Like, okay.
Yep. Yeah, because I was getting ready to give him another book recommendation too. But
look at that! I didn't even know 623 is the summer solstice.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Look at that. And I told you this too, Rael. My birth time was 623.
That's so crazy to me. Like, because when I said it, I was like, Nick, I keep seeing 623. He was just like, I was born in 623. I'm like, that is so crazy. That number has followed me for real for the last 3 years. I've seen it straight for 3 years.
Wow. And then when we talked about this last time, we said that 623 adds up to an 11, which is also a spiritual number, that number of spiritual awakening too.
Yes, constantly saying that, Joe. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So the way that those synchronicity numbers or angel numbers work, or a way that you can consider them is, you can, of course, you can look up the meanings and see what it says and think about what is going on in your life at the time that you see these numbers. And there might be some connection and correlation there. And also what I do to look at it in a holistic way, I'll add the numbers up too to see what they add up to as single digits. But I have a couple book recommendations here that break down these repeated numbers in different ways. And what I'll do is we'll see what it says about 623.
Oh yes, please.
So one book I have is called Angel Numbers 101.
Yes, I need that. I need that. Oh yes, Doreen Virtue.
Yeah,
yes.
Doreen Virtue. So that's one right there.
She used to be a tarot reader.
Ah, yes, I heard. Yeah, heard some things about her.
She switched over, but
yeah,
I still love her stuff. It's very powerful. The angel numbers and her angel decks are very, very, very powerful. So yeah, I know that book got some good info.
Yep. So that's one, and then another one I have is synchronicity numbers.
Okay.
Marie Uber. So
you gonna have me look. My bookshelf already full. It's gonna be over because I definitely need to add to my numerology.
Okay. Yes. It's a very helpful and useful tool, and it's very simple to get started. Also, so everything that I'm sharing with you all tonight and every Pronoia night, these are things that you can do on your own. You don't have to. Never too many books.
Never.
Yep. Sure. Yeah. Spoken as true book collectors and bookaholics here. But yes, everything that I'm showing you how to do, you could do on your own. That's how I got started. And going back to the first book recommendation, I got started with this book. This book will show you how to do all of this. So to where, of course, you can get consultation with me, but you could do it yourself too. It's very simple to get started. Yes, it can get very intricate and very in-depth, and it's a lot to remember, but you can always just go back and reference it, and then it's intuitive also. So you want to tap in the spirit. Yes, you can read the meanings of the numbers, but spirit is going to tell you which meaning to go with or which meaning is speaking to you. And that's how I break down angel numbers and synchronicity numbers too, because I look at it from multiple viewpoints.
Absolutely.
But start with this book, the angel numbers book, 623 says, trust that the ascended masters have heard and answered your prayers for help because they have.
Ashe. Yep. I love that.
Yeah.
Yes. You got to screen. You got to send me a picture of that right there.
I got you. All right. And 623 in this synchronicity numbers book, it's called Don't Sign. And it says, and sign meaning S-I-G-N, don't sign. So this is a very lucky number, especially for help and assistance, as long as you don't sign any contracts or become obliged to someone else. Many want to assist you, but do not join forces or owe these people, as they could prove to be a bad decision. Stick to what you know and work toward. Stick to what you know and work toward your own goals. Accept help, but keep yourself free and not held to any reciprocal obligation. Avoid commitments and negotiations.
Oh my God.
I am free to do as I please. I am not beholden to anyone or anything.
Listen. I need that. Okay. All right. I'm buying it. I got it. You sold me. I am sold. Listen, I have unbinded myself from soul contracts. I'm talking about I had to see, and it was like, again, it's been since I started seeing those numbers, is when that energy it came in. So for you to say contracts, unbind and don't be, oh my goodness, that book just said everything. Okay. All right. And the ascended masters are, again, I've been protected through this whole. If you all have not seen The Chosen and the Fallen, I talk about what has recently transpired over the last couple of years. And it's been that people trying to bind me to their energy, trying to create contracts that I had no idea that they were trying to create. So that is so freaking interesting. I need that book in my life. I need it in my life. I want it in my life. Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Yes. I love that. Oh my God. I was sold. Listen, I don't know, if you're getting paid or something from the publisher, but if not, you need to, because that just sold me. That number has been following me, and now I totally get it. Thank you so much. That freedom.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
yes.
down. Yes.
Smart video girl probably went to sleep, because I promise you, she probably if she was up right now, she'd be over there hopping. She understands that 623 energy right there. So thank you for that. Wow, I was about to cry, but my throat is all messed up right now. I can't give out no tears. I need to keep my moisture inside. So, but I appreciate that for real. Truth unlocked. Absolutely. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
So anybody else have any numbers that you want him to tap into in that book? You might, if you see, oh no, Adonis said he'd been seeing 181. Let's go back up real quick. Let's just see if you can give us a little insight. Let's go back up real quick. 181 and the variation of 318 every day.
Okay. 1818 variations of 318. So 181, you got those ones on the ends with that 8 in the middle, and it adds up to a 1. Yeah, 1 and 8 is 9, 9 and 1 is 10. So that heavy number 1 energy. But we can go to the books to see what 181 says. So when we go to 181 in the Angel Numbers book, it says, to heal your financial situation, use positive affirmations and visualize your abundance. So you got that 8 abundance number in the middle. 8 is also that financial number. One's a business numbers too, interestingly, also. And since I have this book already open, I'll go to 318, and then I'll go to both of those numbers in the other book. And it's what's interesting about that is 318 is talking about finances too.
Oh wow.
Oh, let me show it first. Show that one. There's 181 right there.
Yes.
And 318 is talking about finances also. And we were just talking about Jupiter with that number 3 at the front there, and Jupiter being tied to that good luck and abundance. Yes. And then you have the 8 in there again for finances and abundance. And when you add it all up, it adds up to 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 8 is 12. There goes that 12 again. We've been talking about this a lot tonight. And 1 plus 2 equals 3. So you got some abundance in there. Oh, some growth and expansion in there. But 318 says, you've prayed for help about finances, and the ascended masters have heard and answered these prayers. All that's needed from you is an optimistic mindset. Yeah, I told you that 3. This is connected to that optimism as you follow the intuitive guidance that heaven is sending you. It's 318.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see what 181 and 318 says in this book, the one that completely blew away the goddess right there. She was like, what? She's about to have one of them shouting moments like during the sermon.
Start dancing over here.
Yep.
I'm telling you, preaching tonight. Come on, preach, preacher.
Oh yeah, I mean it's almost Sunday. It's almost Sunday. Yep. Okay, 181, the synchronicity numbers is called those in need. If there are family members that are elderly or ill, they may need your care at this time. This number has to do with caretaking and tending to the ill or the needy. This may be children needing your attention or someone who requires help. 181 also says you may be overloaded and may not have the energy or time to give. This number carries a lot of stress, but also the drive and charisma of success. It is up to you. Try to manage your load the best you can. People are relying on you now because they have confidence in you. My load is light and I am able to carry it with ease. Rosewood essential oil. So there's
181.
Yeah, 181. Yep.
Gratitude.
318. 318. See what 318 says in this one. Synchronicity numbers. Cleaning house. It is time to get organized. Clear out the closets, storage units, your work office files, email accounts, and anywhere else that needs organization, and clearing out of clutter. A clear environment reflects a clear mind. Organization and structure assist in organized thinking and productivity. I am healthy, happy, whole, and complete. So it starts at the bottom of the page there, and then it continues up at the top there. Yep, so that's 181 and 318. Got 257. So that's 7, 14, 5. There goes that number 5 again. So maybe a message of freedom or change in there. Let's see. 257. Stay your course as you are moving in the right direction. That's what angel number says. Stay your course. You're moving in the right direction. So there's your confirmation. You were probably looking for that confirmation. There it is. 257 in this one. Prepare ye the way. This number says it is not a time for action yet, but rather a time to make preparations. Get ready for your good. Prepare the road ahead. 257 is a good, beneficent number of many blessings. I await my good and prepare the way. 257.
Yes. See, those vibrations, it's so many numbers. And a lot of us, it's not just, the master numbers of 333 and 1111. We see different numbers. I see my birthday all the time. 223, 223, 223, 223. And so I know that number itself carries its own energy. And also it always confirms to me that I'm on the right path. I love to see when numbers are like 2, 3, 4. I always see 2, 3, 4. I love to see the numbers ascend because I feel like it's telling me, yeah, you are ascending. You are on the right path. Everything is going the right way. When I start seeing them the opposite, I'll be like, oh, I need to slow it down. What is it? 3, 2, 1. Slow. Run it back. Run it back. Yes.
Yep. And 2, 2, 3 adds up to a 7.
Oh wow, that's the God number.
Yep. You have a connection to that God energy, that God number right there.
Yes, and then I'm the left angle cross of spirit. So that's just crazy because again, all of my energies be telling me I'm connected to divine. That's why I gotta be walking around acting like I got some sense. Because God be like, don't be calling me out saying you connected to me, you acting crazy. So carry your energy well. He says Jupiter in the natal and Venus bringing all of the growth. Yes.
Yep. All the growth. We welcome it in.
Yes.
The growth and that expansion.
1:44 on the amount of time we've been in here. And then we just seen 11:44 on the clock. So many synchronicities. Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, well, look, we got to save some for some other shows. Like we can't give y'all everything on one episode because we could go down this road for real all day, all night.
Yeah, we could.
We absolutely could.
We could. Yeah, I don't be hanging like y'all be hanging on them. Sleeping with the enemy. Y'all be bidding. Yeah, y'all be bringing the sun up on those
yes, you'll be hearing the birds chirping.
I don't know if I can hang with y'all.
Hey, it's a weekend, Mr. Westbrooks. No school tomorrow. You be all right.
Yeah, I might be over here, nodding off on camera.
Okay, for real. Well, shout out to you and your solar return on 12/22. I hope you enjoy it and celebrate. And we are definitely going to be thinking about you and sending you much love on your birthday. Yes.
Appreciate that.
Yes, my Lisa, like you know, I know if I like, look, it's getting a little late, okay? My Lisa be checking in, like, are you getting ready to go? What we doing? Because we got to start on time. Look, this is ish over here. We start at 9-ish, we start at 10-ish, but it's a little ish over here, okay, y'all? I still love you though.
Yeah, you still don't get the hour. You know what I'm saying? The minutes might vary, right. But you still got the hour though. It's still 9 was still at the front.
Yes, absolutely. It was a 9 in the 9 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, I appreciate you. He said I do X's out on you, Mr. Westbrooks.
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, shout out to the unread book review on Mr. Westbrooks platform. If you want to check it out, it is a really dope podcast over there with Mr. Westbrooks and my Lisa. They dig into the books. They get into so many different types of books, and sometimes it's a surprise. Sometimes they coordinate. It's really dope to watch. Today's show was really good. Like the every show I've been able to catch live, I'll be like, yo, this is so dope. And I like to go back and watch. So make sure you tap in there. He's connected here. Make sure you follow Mr. Westbrooks on YouTube as well. Before we close out, I got a couple of things I wanted to share. Oh,
and while you're pulling that out, just know about Unread. Unread is for readers and authors too. We got to make sure we emphasize that. We pass some authors on. So if you're an author, you got a book out, or Adonis, when that book drop, come on over to Unread. We love to have you on and feature you.
Yes, absolutely. Come on over. There was a book. So you had mentioned, sleeping with the enemy, and there was, and we'll be having a Pronoia After Dark coming pretty soon in the new year. We do Pronoia After Dark over here. It's only for the grown folks. So put the kiddies to bed. We usually start around midnight, 1 a.m., and we get into the talks. The last ones have been sleeping with the enemy, a little dark, but we need to know what we sleeping with. That's very powerful.
You were preaching. You be preaching on that. You talk about me. You be preaching.
Hey, look, that be all divine. I'm telling you, that's all divine channel. But I wanted to share another powerful book. And what was so crazy about this book is that if you let people talk to you and tell you anything, they'll try to talk you out of what you know. And so I read a lot of things in this book. And I met someone and it resonated in their facial expressions. And it's called The Tile of Sexology, the Book of Infinite Wisdom. Yes, by Dr. Stephen T. Chang. I can't see the glare, but Stephen T. Chang.
Yeah, and I brought a Taoism book to Unread a few months.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So look, this book right here. Don't let nobody tell you what this book ain't true. Because I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people try, oh no. And I found out shit was true. You know? It could tell you about people's like lines, certain lines in their faces. You know, if they have these deeper lines around here and stuff, they like certain things. And I'm telling you, it gets deep, okay, y'all? So listen, this is a Pronoia After Dark. We're gonna have to do an After Dark book review one day. Mawu, I know you up for a girl. Yes, we're gonna do an After Dark book review, but we're gonna get into this one, this Pronoia, because I had some folks try to tell me I was no, and found the hell out it was true. Everything about this book, it be preaching. It be preaching. And I'm telling you, it gets into things. It gets into things, y'all. It gets into things. It tells you everything. Yes, come for that one. Absolutely. And it's it might be a couple hundred or so online now because it's hard to find, but you may be able to find it. It's a dope book. So I'm just gonna tell you, yes. Yes, with the images too. Yes, I'm just gonna tell you, it gets kind of deep on here. So just make sure no kids are around when you're reading this book, but it will give you some insight. So what people fail to want to tell you, and I'm already a seer, so when people be trying to hide stuff, it's funny to me because then this right here, reading this will just confirm everything to you. I promise you. You be like, oh, okay, we'll see. I mean, it even talks about people with watery eyes if they. Oh Lord, never mind. We'll get into that one.
Yeah, right.
I'm getting hollow here.
Brother, something up in here. you about to turn this into a Pronoia After Dark.
It's kind of light. I mean, kind of late. It's 11:55 on the clock. Look at that, 11:55 on the clock. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep it PG as we go out. But anything else you want to share tonight, Mr. Westbrooks?
I mean, as far as the numbers, I think that's it. Well, I mean, of course, there's more, but you know, we'll save some for the for January. But like I said, I think we'll get into those names for January.
Yeah, I think that would be really dope.
Names for January. Yep.
Yes, absolutely. And yes, you guys, you know, Mr. Westbrooks will be back with us. January, I am scaling back a little bit. So human design will not be with us in January. It's kind of like a low-key, chill type of month. And then we're going to kick in season 6 in February. So we're closing out in December. We're going to silently transition in January, and then season 6 is going to officially kick in February. So make sure you're tapped in for that. On the 17th, Mr. Pata, also known as Perry the Sun Chaser, will be in the building for Temple Talks. Yes, I love Temple Talks. It's a great show. Make sure you tap in for that. Yes, absolutely. And then on the 18th, we have a very special guest, MAQ Mac. Will be in the building. He is a digital creator. He's very spiritual, and we're going to get to know him real well here on Pronoia Starseed podcast. On the 22nd, Mr. Knowledge Born Allah is in the building, and y'all know he can talk about whatever we don't even know. We're going to let spirit lead that conversation because that's what we do. And then on the 30th is the finale, the season finale of Pronoia Starseed podcast. So make sure you're tapped in. Again, I'm announcing that on that show, I will be putting a link into the chat so that you, the viewer, can join me on stage if you're not a weirdo, because we had to kick out some weirdos today. But if you're just a good old starseed and you want to say, peace, Pronoia, if I've never seen your face, that would be great. If I see your face, it would be great as well. So make sure you tap in on the 30th for the season finale. I have some very special announcements, starseed announcements to come. So make sure you're tapped in for that. All right, well, this is Pronoia Starseed podcast. Pronoia means that the universe is always conspiring in your favor, no matter what it feels like. I know that this world gets crazy, but know that things are always working out for you, even when it doesn't feel that way. Divine loves you. I love you. And because we was talking about this book, I'm going to go out with a little Lizzie Jeff tonight. All right, yeah. Okay, have a good night, y'all. Peace.
It's Lizzie Jeff, just here to remind you this moment, can you take a second to breathe? Can you release any fears that you have about what it is you can achieve? Practice alignment in all of your moments and you will live life with more ease. Meditate, medicate, emanate, elevate, give yourself all that you need. You a motherfucking winner. Go queen, go. Focus on your inner. Glow queen, glow. Got your crystals in your bag and you just saged it down. You been focused on your bag, there ain't no playing around. You a motherfucking winner. Go queen, go. Focus on your inner. Glow queen, glow. I know you doing the work that you need to continue to elevate higher. I only hope that the music I speak bring you peace and it leave you inspired. Giving it to me. Well, you so confident. Entrepreneur. They know what time it is. They see you radiating greatness and your face is just amazing. You've been praying, slaying, even staying in your lane. And eat 3 life shots with the brain. Celebrating all the gains, even celebrate the pain. I know the game is constant change. Can't expect to stay the same. Evolution. Let's grow. Fuck all of they institutions. Leaders of a new revolution. Sent to this plane to start some new shit. When I think of the odds I beat and how I go off on beats, I see why they honor me. I know Granny proud of me. I'm right where I ought to be. This crown mean a lot to me. Keep going. Just come to the top with me. What are you doing right now in this moment? Can you take a second to breathe? Can you release any fears that you have about what it is you can achieve? Practice alignment in all of your moments and you will live life with more ease. Meditate, medicate, emanate, elevate, give yourself all that you need. You a motherfucking winner. Go queen, go. Focus on your inner. Glow queen, glow. Got your crystals in your bag and you just saged it down. You've been focused on your back, there ain't no playing around. You a motherfucking winner. Go queen, go. Focus on your inner. Glow queen, glow. I had to do it for my queens, you feel me? Like, had to show love, had to let y'all know I see you out there winning, thriving, starting your own businesses, holding it down. Shout out to the moms out there, looking good, feeling good, making it happen, bossing up. It's a vibe. Yeah. Just want to take a minute to honor you. You deserve it. Keep up the good work. Shit. If nobody sees you, Lizzie sees you. Lizzie loves you.
I'm too rich to be broke. Till my bank account, it better catch up to my soul. Manifested through the pain, take back what I own. Every time I'm on the track, my tongue gon' speak gold. Nigga, royalty, I just landed on earth, yeah. Chose a body, skin color like the dirt, yeah. And if I put my hand on it, it'll work, yeah. Everything I touch is gold, nigga, royalty, yeah. I'm abundant in my soul, royal from my head to my pinky toes. Every time I check the bank, it overflows. So I withdraw and it just send me back more, nigga, royalty.
See, if I touch it, it's gon' prosper, there's no other option. Got so much power from the source, I'm about to blow the socket. They say I'm so different, I'm from another dimension. So much God in my genes, you think I'm rocking true religion. Not to mention holiness inside my brother's spirit speaks when I be spitting. Abundance can't live without me, man, I think we codependent, it's written. God in the body of a beast. Why you think I got dominion everywhere I lay my feet? With a pedicure too, cause I breathe excellence. Walking around smelling godly, so that means I'm heaven sent, yeah. Royalty is all they see when I come around. I'm just a queen who chose to wear her crown.
I'm too rich to be broke. Till my bank account, it better catch up to my soul. Manifested through the pain, take back what I own. Every time I'm on the track, my tongue gon' speak gold, nigga, royalty. I just landed on earth, yeah. Chose a body, skin color like the dirt, yeah. And if I put my hand on it, it'll work, yeah. Everything I touch is gold, nigga, royalty, yeah. I'm abundant in my soul, royal from my head to my pinky toes. Every time I check the bank, it overflows. So I withdraw and it just send me back more, nigga, royalty, yeah.
Tried to save the world. That change started with me. Rescue my own soul with the chains wrapped around my feet. I reprogram my beliefs. I'm no longer feeling incomplete. I'm fulfilling prophecies. I'm raising kings and queens. I'm planting seeds and I'm harvesting. I'm screaming, free the world, baby, until the whole world is free.
Does it mean to be free when every month niggas are stressing to pay the lease? When children dying off in the street and billionaires is gluttonous getting fat off of greed? And what does it mean to be free if every time I look in the mirror I judge me? When they told me my pigment was ugly, how could I ever expect somebody to love me? Self-hate all in the subconscious. Healing yourself is a lifelong process. Instagram making it seem trendy. Wearing crystals ain't gon' solve all your problems. Send a prayer for those stuck in violence. North Philly all the way to Chicago. Free the Congo, free Gaza. Free the world, releasing all the drama. We done felt enough pain. I just wanna see you smile and be free, and be free. And be free. Yeah. If you wanna see a change, go and look in the mirror and find peace, find peace. Hey, find peace. I want to be free. From addiction, walking around in life playing the victim, passing down disease onto my children, making excuses for low vibrational living. I free myself from the baggage. Heavy aura was holding down my passion, cause I used to want to fight every battle, filled with rage, ready for action. But nowadays my peace is priceless. Channel my empathy, but I'm staying decisive. Selective on who I'm sharing my light with. My boundaries getting strong as a bison. I no longer define wealth with dollars. The wickedest folks making the biggest deposits. You ask me what it means to be free. Your intuition the one to give you the key. We done felt enough pain. I just wanna see you smile and be free, and be free. And be free. Yeah. If you wanna see a change, go and look in the mirror and find peace, find peace. Hey, find peace. I want to be free.
Damn, Damn, I've been hurt for a little minute. That struggle I live ain't gone cause I'm still in it. Can't keep a job but I'm still living. Been behind on the bills but I'm still giving. Man, I come from the gutter, the bottom, way under the track when I speak through on they business. What a part of your people be snake sisting. And the ones that you love send the death wishes. No, I ain't had the clothes on my back nor the shoes on my feet to go stomp with the big dogs. Back then they would bully a bitch, so I had to throw balls just to show them a bitch raw. Now we ain't had the money to turn on the water. Took baths with a bucket and washcloth. Life been so up and down like a seesaw. And they wonder why a bitch gotta go off. Man, them people don't know about the struggle. Got up and got back to the hustle. Hell nah, I can't show when I'm stuck and been down on my ass. I got that from my mother. Spark up just to keep it together. 3-5 in the wood make it better. Man, I had to just pray just to keep up the fight. You can never train me like the weather. Man, them people don't know about the struggle. Got up and got back to the hustle. Hell nah, I can't show when I'm stuck and been down on my ass. I got that from my mother. Spark up just to keep it together. 3-5 in the wood make it better. Man, I had to just pray just to keep up the faith. You can never train me like the weather. All of this shit, do it once, I can't get to the paper for the business I need to. Keep doing this music, but people don't listen, trying to see what the fuck am I gon' do. Gotta stay in the mix and I keep showing face, put aside all the crying I did do. And most of these niggas be all in my grill and can't walk in my shoes, he a damn fool. Shit, multiple times I done been through depression, begging the God that some take me to heaven. Said I ain't strong, I can't take on the battles you throw in my life, but I know these is lessons. That's on the pole, but don't talk about it often. Sold out some weed just to make me a profit. Went out to Cali to swipe me some cars and they never told, cause I kept it solid. On best friend, tried to fuck on the one that I love, had to go and cut the bitch off. Man, I had to offset my career, set to give me some time to take off, gotta blast off. If I had about 5 just to talk to who dead or alive, I'd talk to my child now and tell him I'm sorry. Mama wasn't ready and young that a boy maybe crash out. Man, them people don't know about the struggle. Got up and got back to the hustle. Hell nah, I can't show when I'm stuck and been down on my ass. I got that from my mother. Spark up just to keep it together. 3-5 in the wood make it better. Man, I had to just pray just to keep up the fight. You can never train me like the weather. Man, them people don't know about the struggle. Got up and got back to the hustle. Hell nah, I can't show when I'm stuck and been down on my ass. I got that from my mother. Spark up just to keep it together. 3-5 in the wood make it better. Man, I had to just pray just to keep up the faith. You can never train me like the weather. Kane.
Fresh out.
From the darkness of your mind, your soul, coming from a melanin dark matter, moving at the speed of light. Africa Bambata, in honor of the goddess Sarah, one energy, one spirituality, one feeling, one of knowledge. Sarah, she is Osset, she is Heteret, she is Hat and Basek. She is the power of meditation. Sarah, one belief. Sarah, she is of the goddess, the one God, Atum Hamara, Allah Patah Kepara. Sarah, did I frighten you?
The time has come for bad things to end. The time has come for life to begin. The time has come for the war of the
Ether, the home of the gods, the realm of spiritual existence, where thoughts are formed and sound is born. Here we exist formlessly until our bodies manifest. It is here where the wars began, where higher mind battles ego and karmic debt comes to collect. Start at this place to reclaim your ascendant self, my child. Because we all know that after the wars come peace, come peace. Peace, peace, peace.
Learn to cloud surf while never leaving Earth. 10 toes firmly planted in the dirt for what it's worth. See my life flash before my eyes a couple times, so I'd be lying if I said I don't believe in the divine. For reasons we can't find, the truth will probably blow our minds. This energy in the universe send chills down your spine. Had a talk with a goddess about human design. Pull my coat to how I need to get my chakras aligned. Gotta break some bad habits, it's addition by subtraction. Move away from bad actors trying to leech off your action. It's the laws of attraction, gotta see it before it happens. Gotta believe it with a passion, then receive this beautiful madness. Find a pattern in the chaos, their assessment was way off. You build it from the ground up, you own it, so ain't no layoffs. Your energy is equity, cashing on your day off. Hope to reach a couple souls, it's all a part of the payoff.